when we can see g0rynich versus Dewalt, Dewalt versus g0rynich. The maps will be Eddy, Circuit Breaker and Sylphid, and this will be best of 3. Players are already in the game and we are starting and going directly to the game. Number 1, Dewalt versus g0rynich. I've been watching some Korean streams and I saw that the music there is much louder than in my stream, so please let me know if it's better from your perspective. So the map is Eddy and I've been playing with Mr. Dewalt yesterday, Good War Clan League on Eddy, and he knows this map very well. He knows how to play here, and he is a player who won BSL3 and had 4th spot in BSL4, so he is on top for a long time, and I think now he even improved his skill. He is even better than he was, so I'm very curious what he will show to us, because his opponent is g0rynich, very well awarded Russian Zerg. I believe he won the World Cyber Games Russia 2007. He also qualified himself to the ESL Italy, so this is the beast from Russia, and also g0rynich means the beast, so it's fitting to the description. He is Gosu Zerg and he will definitely not like lose easy against Mr. Dewalt, no matter that Mr. Dewalt is one of 2 best Protosses. So yeah, and g0rynich is, of course, his name is not for you. His real account is not for you. Oh, welcome Mr. Dandy, welcome Mr. Vici, Mr. Falcon, Mr. Clunias, Mr. Liang, Mr. Arrow, Mr. Doc Holiday. I hope I said hello to everyone. It will be much easier for me today to answer to the chat questions, because it's I'm casting it on my own. But let's focus on the game, because it's 2nd minute. Dewalt already started with a gateway, so he will want to apply some pressure where g0rynich is going for 12 hatch. Dewalt is trying to absorb some attention with a probe. It's always working, and if he will be able to sneak 1 Zealot to the main, this will be damage drones, so he will be able to kill them maybe with 2 shots. It's always worth it to do something like that, because the shield is regenerating, so why not? And look at that, Dewalt is mining from this mineral, so this drone can mine, and he was stopping mining and mining again. This is a tweak. You can do it and try to stop mining for like 1 minute from 1 mineral field. Yeah, Mr. Cluneas, I won couple games against Mr. Dewalt. I think our styles are pretty similar, because we are both macro players, so he's not crushing me too much like at the beginning, but then after like 10 minutes he's usually just coming and getting me. Like, I take it from come and get me, so I believe this is how I should say it. But yeah, the Zealot is already in the main base, the 6 things are in production, but he needs to be careful. Oh, no drones died, so excellent drone pull from Mr. g0rynich. There is second Zealot coming, but we will have 8 links overall, and Dewalt is microing like crazy. He wants to kill as many links as possible. Look at that, already 3 of them died, and 4 of them died already. There is second Zealot here, so g0rynich have a problem with holding this first 2 Zealot pressure from Dewalt. We are seeing that he's going for early Nexus behind it, so he's not badly delayed. Now a lot of mining time has been lost, but at least this Zealot died and there is enough links to clear it. So Forge, but also Assimilator. I assume that Dewalt feels like he is in such a good position that he can start Cybernetic Core before the cannon, but I don't know. There is third Zealot over here, but oh, there are drones popping out of this X, but I think no drones died during this whole harassment, but a lot of mining time has been lost, a lot of links has been forced, so that was definitely a successful push, successful harassment from Mr. Dewalt. Now he is I think he's messing a little bit with g0rynich, I don't know. Yeah, but this is pretty good position for him. And first cannon will be there, the second Zealot just to fit the wall. The wall is tight now, so Mr. g0rynich would need a lot of links to bust it. But Dewalt is already moving. I don't know if this overload was able to see that. The cybernetic core is halfway done, but there is Hydra is then coming. How many drones does g0rynich have? Like, I'm wondering if these Zealots will scout anything, but I think after seeing that there are drones in this expansion, Dewalt should not suspect anything. Mr. Hatchet, welcome. Mr. Hatchet made a beautiful graphics, beautiful brackets for us. Thanks to him, we can see what matches are being played on our Bombastic web page. So huge hype for Mr. Hatchet, and today we are collecting money for the energy drinks for Hatchet and Han, but now we are having some action. The world is trying to micro this 4 links. They will not be able to take these Zealots, but there are 5 links over there, so he should be able to hold this attack. And I'm wondering if g0rynich is going now for 6 Hydralisks, because it looks like Dewalt is not ready for that. And he's applying so much pressure, but g0rynich is defending like a boss, like crazy, and this overload will be very crucial. Oh, he would like to take this overload, even in the cost of this dragon, I think. No, Dewalt is not losing his dragon. He is too good for that. And look at that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Amigos and what is the girl form of amigo? Oh, I will use oh, maybe amigo is like both genders? I don't know. And a lot of cannons. So when you don't know what to do, you should make a lot of cannons when you see Hydra bust, but you need to be careful, because sometimes you can overreact, and if you will make like 11 cannons, then they can simply just make 20 more drones, add few more hatcheries. But we are seeing that g0rynich is producing more and more Hydra. He's not taking, he's not making layers, so it is just the bust by the book. But there will be a lot of cannons from Mr. Dewalt, and he already added 3 more gateways, so I think he's like reading it relatively well. This Corsair had given him a lot of vision and a lot of scouting. Yeah, I mean both genders. I didn't know what like sex is amigo. Like, is it like? But Mr. Hatchet already explained amigo and amiga. Oh, and we have a bust from g0rynich. Let's see if he will be able to do it. There are probes being pulled. A lot of Hydra is coming. The Zealots are now dying, but there are still a lot of cannons. And no, he will not be able to do it by this time. But he annihilated. He killed all the Zealots, and he already added 1 more hatchery. He is gathering money for another one, so it will be 5 hatch. Yeah, this will be 5 hatch. Mr. Foxhan is making raid. So welcome, Foxhan boys. I believe if you are Foxhan boys, you know what is going on here, because Mr. Foxhan made so much for BSL that you are probably familiar with that. And now this game is getting easy. I think it's getting more calm right now, but I think g0rynich needs to be careful, because Dewalt didn't lose almost any economy besides like losing money on these cannons, but he still have very healthy economy, where g0rynich is just starting rebuilding his own And now he needs to choose a perfect moment. He needs to build enough drones just to saturate every expansion, just to enable himself to macro from 6 hatcheries. We are seeing that he's gathering money for the 6 hatchery. At least it looks like this. Welcome, Mr. Age, Mr. Sloth, Splak, Stangard, and Chongdu. Everyone of you is very welcome here. Robotics facility already. And this is, I'm wondering, it might be because this expansion is relatively easy to hold. So Dewalt won the show match against Aeon yesterday. That's impressive. Aeon is definitely the highest tier beast. If you want to fight against him, he is so good that. But I think these players are having relatively even battles between themselves. The Corsair is still scouting. This is the first Corsair, and we will be maybe Dewalt because it will be 6 gateway macro. It's not the biggest, but look at the supplies. This is 100 to 70. Of course, Gornish already with pretty healthy economy, but if Dewalt will decide to make like 20 Zealots, 4 High Templars or something like that, and he's already having 4 High Templars, this push will be very hard to deal with without Lurgers, and I think Lair was done relatively late, so Lurger aspect is not done already. Oh, I'm stupid, excuse me. Gornish is just too good for me. Mr. Telecom Gaming and Mr. Dimian, the votes are in the Mr. Aeon YouTube channel, I saw, and on Mr. Dewalt YouTube channel. They both recorded it from their own perspective, so you can watch it if you want. Okay, so now the expansion over here, it's pretty good, I would say it. It's a pretty good idea. This is a gas, 5000 gas, a lot of minerals, 7 mineral patches, so the same as here, but it should be safer until Zerk will be able to make Doom drop over here. But I think Gornish now feels pretty comfortable over here. Maybe this is the way you should play this map, just to hold this position, make few Sankans over here so Protoss would be discouraged to attack over here, and then take few more expansions like this. And I think Gornish played this way against Mr. Dragon, and it worked for him. Oh, this drop might be badly sniped, and it will be. Oh, this is a big move from Mr. Gornish. Ugh. That's so, because Mr. Dewalt yesterday crashed me with his dropships, and now Gornish is showing us how you can be out of problem, like how you can deny this problem. There is Dark Archon because he's expecting some Muta switch. This is a new meta add-on to the Protoss army composition, I would call it this way, and I like it a lot. This can be useful not only against Mutalisks. A lot of drones from Mr. Gornish. He's adding more. He's expanding on the top right position. In the same time, Dewalt is he's pretending that he wants to take this expansion because he don't want Gornish to suspect that there is expansion over here. So I think it's a mind game, and he's just pretending he's and Gornish, maybe he's even suspecting that he's taking this expansion, but now he's not in a position to deny it. +1 upgrade on the Hydralisks. So I don't know what to expect. It will be hard to, I mean, it will be easy to bust this position with an army of the Dewalt. It will be relatively easy, but you would have to go to the top right side of the map and leave all your mine base natural and this base, which will be there in a second, undefended. Oh, I forgot to put on animations. Don't forget that this is match 1 only. Oh yeah, me too. I'm so stupid. So Dewalt looks like he's having control in the map. Oh, it's one of two forges, upgrades from two forges against upgrades from two evolution chambers. Oh, and Dewalt is going for that huge maelstrom on the hit race. Now the storm can kill them all. Oh, but the observer died, so this is the end of the attack for now at least. Oh, Dewalt should not go further. It will cost him a lot. He put some good storms, really good storms, but this observer snipe was very, very smart. This Zealot, I thought they wanted to counter this expansion, but he wasn't able to do it. And please tell me, boys and girls, if the sounds are correct. If you can hear the StarCraft sound, StarCraft music, and you don't need to hear my commentary, but you can tell me if you can hear me. I can make silent replay watching if you want it. Oh, a Nidus channel, I like it so much. He will be able to... Oh, Dewalt is smart, but g0rynich readed him, and there is enough units to hold it, to defend it, so very nicely done. Oh, he needs to be careful, he don't want to lose this shuttle. Ooh, 6 HP, saved. But the Scourges are coming to get him. Very nice scouting with the links, but overall, let's look at the position. Dewalt already with the 4 expansions. He's having 8 gateways, if I'm counting correctly, so that's not the highest possible number, but already 170 supply against 130, so I guess the supplies are relatively normal. The Hive Tech is already done, the Filer Mount, and huge attack again coming from Mr. Dewalt. If he would gather enough energy, he could mind control the Overload if he would lose the observers, but he already have 3 observers. Very nice storms from Mr. Dewalt. g0rynich is not sending... Excuse me. He's not sending every unit with this attack. He wanted to just make a waves of unit, and now the Dragoons are dying, and you don't want to lose Dragoons as a Protoss. You want to trade the Zealots, put the Storms, and go back, rebuild the Zealots, and fight with the same Dragoons again. But that wasn't the game-ending mood. It's still like 140 against 110, 150 against 120. Another cannon from Mr. Dewalt. Oh, and so stupid. Okay, so now we will go to the games between Dewalt and g0rynich. I will speed it up a little bit, just to not let players wait longer. I hope you are fine with it. Please tell that you are fine with it. Because I don't want to like force players to wait even longer because of this lab replay. They had to wait. So oh, Clooney George, $25. Thank you very much for your donation, my friend. That's huge support. That's like, I think we didn't get that a big of a donation during round of 24, so it's like probably the biggest donation if on one of the biggest in last 2 months. Okay, so I will speed it up a little bit because like I can't force players to wait. I hope you're fine with that. Oh, Mr. Clooney. Okay, so I will buy her some nice tea for Christmas. But we are having some nice tea at home. Okay, so what players are playing now? This is fast expansion from Dewalt against 12 pull into 3 expansions from g0rynich, and g0rynich is going for mineral only. Dewalt a relatively safe opening. He's scouting with the probe. Oh, he don't want... Oh, he wanted to trap this probe. So fast layer for g0rynich. He killed the scouting probe, so now I'm sure that Dewalt is thinking what he's playing against, and he's already adding second cannon. Yeah, and I will tell it like I don't want players to wait for too long, so I will just try to cast it just to show you how the game went. Cast it on a little bit quicker mode. I hope it's fine for you. This will be the only one time. Fix 5 hatcheries from g0rynich, 5 fast spire just to prevent Corsair from killing overlords. So 3 courses, and Dewalt is going for +1. So it's... oh, I'm so sad that we wasn't able to be in this game, because this is the so high level ZVP PvP. But yeah, we will have a lot of that in future. +1, 5 +1 Corsairs are able to kill Scourges while they are trying to intercept them. So let's see what he will be able to do with this army. There are overlords, there are some Scourges, there are only 5 Hydralisks, 6 Hydralisks, excuse me. Oh, but there is Observer, Mr. Dewalt, but that was pretty nice attempt. Oh, I also like the SimCity from g0rynich. The drone can, like, I thought, like, look at that. This drone is a model. World model. Like, it's like top model or something. He's scouting for the third expansion, but in the same time, Dewalt, like, I think when I was casting with some Gosu casters previously, they told me that Protosses are making these gateways just not to apply some pressure against them, but just to make a safer expansion. And that was a lot of overlords. Dewalt is on point. He's trying to defend his third base. And some more lurkers from g0rynich. His supply, look at that. This is 94 against 130. This is totally fine for a Zerg. And in the same time, while Dewalt is taking mineral only, he's taking the gas expansion, the 6 o'clock. It's very important base for a Zerg. The only bad thing for g0rynich, I don't know if I can consider it bad, is that he's having only 6 hatcheries. Oh, these Corsairs are having hard time to escape. 3 of them are still alive. The army of Dewalt, this is 2-0 upgrade and 2 forges. He's upgrading in 2 forges. I mean, oh, he just started in this one. And look at the supplies. Macro of g0rynich is really scary. I'm impressed how well he can macro. He's in the same time he's taking to the hive. We are having some big attack from Dewalt. And I think this is what g0rynich was waiting for. Now he will feel a little bit better about going out. Like, look at that, 2 more expansions, and this expansion, if he will like set up the field of the lurkers and he will have the lurkers over there, it will be so hard to engage with this expansion. That he also needs to be careful in his mineral only. But every base looks like it is defended very well. Oh, there are 2 more evolution chambers. I thought he's delaying an upgrade, and Dewalt already taking this base. So it's similar situation to the previous map, but oh, the storms are so devastating. Oh, but now the shuttle, GG. Mr. Sugo, yeah, we are waiting, we are watching this way because there are players waiting and there was a lag, so we need to leave, we needed to leave, so I don't want players to wait for too long, so I'm just showing you the best actions, like, it's like a highlight of the last 2 matches. G0rynich versus Dewalt. Do 1 upgrade. Against 3-1 from Mr. Dewaltinho. So now G0rynich on 5 and this base. Yeah, Mr. Sugo, because now the players are waiting for the live game to cast, so all this time they are waiting. Oh, and G0rynich is trying to bust this front. But these rivers are so cost efficient. Or cost effective. So this is the base for almost the base. And if Dewalt will be able to clear this base, it will be really good for him. Yeah, and he will be. So now Mr. G0rynich, oh, he might be able to kill the rest of this army, but he lost two very important bases. Oh, there are wrong names on the overlay. Excuse me. It's fixed. It's like Fox News production value. Oh! A lot of units are being trapped! Dewalt on the move! Oh my god, so much Zerg was here to trap this Protoss army. It was very good engagement from Mr. G0rynich. His economy is not too bad. He's mining from this. This is very important base for him. He started mining from 6 o'clock. His upgrades are good. This is 2-2 against 3-1-2 and 2 more. 1 more incoming, excuse me. Oh, 3-1-3 because it just ended. Oh, we will have some Shuttle. Skorju and Riba. Okay. Another shuttle. Ooh, this is how you kill 3 drones. Oh, but I thought he will have 2 stars. Oh, he wanted to save the shuttle. That this was the fancy attempt. Now Dewalt mining from these 2 bases. His surface is getting higher. Oh, and this 6 o'clock base, 3 Zerglings died so quickly. They had the potential to fight against this army, but these are 3 Zerglings. Oh, 2 Dark Templars in the main base just to kill the spawning pool. This will slow down a Zerg a lot. In the same time, G0rynich is denying this base from Dewalt. This is pretty good move. I like it a lot. In the same time, he secured this base. This Dark Templar killed the pool and almost killed the Queen's Nest. So now we will see a lot of Hydralisks probably. Or he's just waiting for this pool to finish. Another drop, Reba. Oh, but links are so good. And here, look at that army. This is free upgrades. Oh, it will be hard to bust this position, I think, as a Dewalt, but he's trying. Oh, he will at least kill this expansion, but he lost his entire army for that. So this might be a move which, like, let g0rynich go back to this game, because now he can just make drop over here and he will be in not terrible position. There is another drop from Dewalt, so he is unstoppably dropping everything. Oh, this is 2 more energy for a storm from 1 storm. Yeah, he have energy now. And he used it. Mr. AL, today I'm casting alone because like the casters which I was set up for, they didn't have time today, so that's why. Another drop from Dewalt, so this is some beautiful drop ship shuttle plays. Oh! Mr. Playguri, I'm casting this replay on speed mode because now the players are waiting to start another game. This was played by replay and every player now is waiting for me, so I don't want to just make players wait for 2 replays. So that's why I'm casting in on double speed. Sorry boys. Because now we need to go for winners match and losers match and players are waiting, so I don't want to force them for waiting and g0rynich with doom drop. Mr. AL, I mean, I don't know who you are. You can connect me on Discord and we will see. This Protoss army, 333 Protoss army is almost unbeatable. Oh, Observer died, but there are no more. Yeah, there are no more lurkers. And now Dewalt is mining from this base-ish, and this base. So he's having pretty healthy surface, but he still needs to be careful because g0rynich is mining from like mining-ish, but and mining fully from this base. These drops from Dewalt are just too good. They are. He didn't let g0rynich to do whatever he wants. Oh, he is even evacuating this army, and he defended this base, so very nicely done by Mr. g0rynich. Playgoo? Maybe some Playgoo? Yes, we have a beautiful Playgoo. Look how cost efficient links can be if the zealots are after plague. Oh! No, he will not kill this. But again, the drones are being killed. Oh! Still, Dewalt needs this base, I think. Because now he's mining from only 1 base. This is only 8 mineral fields he's mining from. These drops are very, very good. And very, very annoying, I'm telling you. As a Zerg, it's very hard to play against it. Oh! He wanted to finish it, but it didn't work. Is he having the upgrade? So he would be able to kill it with another shot. Yeah, Mr. Blair Music, I will tell it again. This is a faster replay. I'm just showing you the last 2 games, g0rynich versus Dewalt, because this was played and this is a replay, and now the players are waiting. So I don't want force players to wait for too long. That's why I'm casting it a little bit quicker, just to save some time for our precious players. Oh, that was a nice save. Because it's Playgoo. It's a Korean pronouncement. Mr. Steven Duwang. Oh, this Queen's Nest is a hero. Yeah, that is a really nice game, and now Dewalt is mining from 2 bases and he's securing mineral only, and if he will be able to secure it, I mean, g0rynich should do everything he can just to prevent him from securing this mineral only at least. Oh! These drops are so funny. So, Mr. Steven D. Wank, I think I will... Like, you can connect me on Discord and you will teach me some English over there. Oh, and this is a final push. Beautiful Plague. Plague! Yes, that was beautiful Plague over here. Plague! I think it's Plague. Oh, look at Dewalt. That was a nice tweak. He was doing that while fighting with all army. And he's killing very important base of Mr. g0rynich. He badly wants to save this mining base, but this is the hell of a game. I'm regretting that I wasn't able to see it live and cast it properly for you. But yeah, that shows us how good of a players they are. And we will be able to see Mr. g0rynich and Mr. Dewalt in next matches. Of course today. And more army from Dewalt. GG from Mr. g0rynich. 40 minutes game. They played 40 minutes game without us. How dare them. Yeah, but